Hey, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Real Estate Uncensored, the Marketing Roundtable. We are joined today by my illustrious co-hosts. We have Mr. Gene Volpe. How are you, Gene?
What up, McD?
Oh, dude, it's going to be a good show. Got great content. We got some amazing stuff we're going to be talking about today. And we got also the Wolf Master, Sergeant Wolf, Papa Wolf, Jake Wolf of Clever Leads. How are you, brother?
I'm better than I deserve, and I deserve a lot, Greg McD. Thank you for having me again.
I'm a fan of Papa Wolf. I went back and rewatched one of our ones from a couple weeks ago, and that just made me spit my water out. You went Papa Wolf? I was like, pretty good. I like it.
But then we have our starring guest, Sean Richardson, out of the Pacific Northwest, up in the Portland, Oregon area, where he is just a dominating force when it comes to real estate. He went on a show and did just a masterful job describing this new opportunity that we're going to be rolling out, which nobody else in all of real estate has been ever able to do. And we are going to unroll it how you guys can either do it when you join our EXP teams as an agent, or you can, if you're a consumer, how you can contact one of either me or Sean in our respectable areas, and we will move you 100% for free nationwide with our own moving rigs and our own guys. So at a fraction of the cost. So Sean, talk to us a little about who you are, where you're from, what you do, and kind of how that show went and what the reception was.
Yeah, the show was huge. So I'm in Salem, Oregon, actually. We cover Portland, the coast, a few areas around the Pacific Northwest. We launched a thing with the Clever Nation and our EXP team where we cover cross-country moves and local moves for free. So we know Oregon is a consistent relocation hub for people moving in and out. We want to offer the best experience possible for our clients. So we're covering the moves in and out of Oregon to anywhere right now.
Interesting. Now, I know you just launched this, but, Jake, I introduced you to a young gal out of Vegas, and then she brought her business partner on, and then you came up with this conception of this idea. And by the way, send me the image of the moving truck really, really quick. But, walk us through kind of what your brain power thought was and kind of how you came up with this and kind of what this looks like, and just kind of break it down, man.
Sure. Absolutely. All right. So we have a Clever Nation agent that dominates the Las Vegas marketplace, and absolutely hilarious to go ahead and hear the story. For me in marketing and all of the things that we've ever done with Clever Leads, we're always trying to find angles of attack, right? To go ahead and be unique for the offer, be unique for how we go ahead and compete with our competition in the local area to just obtain more market share. So this team down in Las Vegas, there's a gentleman named Jeff, and he's now our business partner over here at the Clever Nation. But he had a national moving company, and this was the early 2000s. He ended up meeting his bride, who was a real estate agent. He said, "Darling, why don't you just tell everybody in Las Vegas, if you go ahead and sell or buy a home with me, I'll move them anywhere in the United States of America for free." So she started doing it, and it went ahead and just caught on viral fire. And he was so busy before the market crash in 2008 that they were selling about 150 homes a month and had over 10 big semis running household goods all across the United States of America. So the market ended up crashing, and they went from 150 homes to 2 a month. Right. So they're maintaining a large transportation fleet and everything else. They ended up diversifying, selling off half of the equipment, and then started supporting the oil and gas industry out of Texas until the market kind of came back. So long story short, fast forward to today, they're back in the game, rocking and rolling out of Las Vegas, moving people from Southern California to Las Vegas. If you buy or sell a home with that team out of the Vegas area, they're going to move you for free. So they joined the Clever Nation, and we started doing some pretty heavy promotions for those folks down there, and they're absolutely crushing it. So after I understood and learned the strategy, we went ahead and got together. Our companies went ahead and signed a partnership, and we established this for the whole Clever Nation. So people just like Sean here can go ahead and be the exclusive agent offering moves from Salem to Orlando, Florida at no additional cost. And these kind of messages and that big value offer that you can go ahead and give is so unique in comparison to all of your competitors. So it's a big thing, Greg. We're looking at the savings of anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000 for people that are buying or selling.
Yeah, it is absolutely a huge move. We had two 14-foot moving trucks at one time here in the East Bay, and I was blown away like you wouldn't believe how many people. These things were so busy; they were constantly on the road. People were constantly using them. Other agents were using them. You know, it was insane to see what kind of value added that was. The biggest problem for us is that we didn't have a place to store them, so it became a bigger pain in our butt, and we couldn't keep the trucks. But this eliminates everything. And talk about an opportunity to go out to a for sale by owner and say, hey, look, I know you don't want to pay the commission. How much commission are you thinking about paying? You're going to pay this much. Great. Where are you moving? Perfect. You know what? I can probably save you X amount of dollars. I will pay for the move for you. You'll actually make money by using my team to help you professionally market, and I'll pay for your move. Would you like to talk more? I mean, you can't if they're looking to save money, pure and simple, and you break it down for them mathematically, they can't say no to that unless they're a complete fucktard and a mental midget. And usually they're just trying to keep their dollars and pennies in order. And with COVID taking place right now, if you're listening to this past that, you'll understand what I'm talking about. People are losing their businesses. They're losing their jobs. They're going into default. They're having all kinds of problems. Investors are losing investment properties. I mean, there is so much value add and so much positivity that you can bring to the community purely by going, hey, I will pay for this. And it's really simple. I mean, if you we have a 5% commission. Well, I'm just going to take 3% and 2.5 instead of 2.5. I'll take that 3, take the other percentage or half a percentage, put that towards the moving cost of the family, offer the other 2% out, which is still a fair offer. I mean, they're not really doing anything. They're just showing up with a buyer. I mean, I'm a buyer's agent. I know this. And then you just market this thing. You will piss off so many local agents because you will dominate, and their past clients will come to you because you have a better offer than they do. It's like dating, okay? If you're dating and you were nice and fit, having a good time, then you got fat and lazy and boring and you didn't do anything, well, your significant other is probably not going to want to stick around a fat, lazy, boring, sack of POS. They're going to go find something more interesting and more value add. Same thing, guys. It's pure and simple marketing, pure and simple value add. So, Gene, how are you going to bring value add to the marketplace doing this?
I'm not. I ain't touching it.
No, you're not.
I'm not touching that shit with a 6-foot pole.
Oh, shut up.
I got people on here busting on me because of my shine, dude. It looks good today. Don't give me any grief.
I always pick on you because of your shiny head.
I know. I'm just teasing. I'm only teasing. How am I going to do it? Listen, I said this on a call the other day with Jake when we had an internal call with, and I got to tell you something. I just love Clever Nation. Like that moniker / hashtag / description of what we're doing. Clever Nation is amazing. So, here's what I would do. I would, me personally, if I was a real estate agent in a specific area, say like Oregon, I would go after people searching for moving companies. So I would target people that have visited all my competitors' websites and hit them with, why are you checking out these other people's websites when I'll move you for free? And drive them down a drip campaign until they called me, and then I would use that as a lead loss generator to sell the real estate. That's what I would do.
That's a damn good idea, Gene.
You're damn right it is, player.
Gene, I like it. I like it. The nice thing with being part of the Clever Nation and having areas of operation covered across the United States of America is that when we're talking about the transportation logistics side of trucking, if somebody in Minneapolis ends up picking up a sale and they know that person is moving to the Salem, Oregon area, they just look right inside the referral network, and all of a sudden they're contacting Sean. So ultimately, over the next year here, you're going to have thousands of Clever Nation agents spanning across the United States, all bird dogging exclusively for you because you're the exclusive agent inside that area of operation. It's going to be very powerful. We're looking at ways to go ahead and compete with companies like Zillow. They're getting into the game, and we know that we can go ahead and be potent on the ground while Zillow is sitting there digitally trying to go ahead and have a search option for people to buy and sell homes inside of their local area. But if we're dominant with marketing, we have huge value offers like this. and we're legitimately helping the end user, the client, save tens of thousands of dollars on things that are such a hassle for them, that's where we're going. We see our transportation company having over 100 semis hauling household goods across the United States of America back and forth next year. So
that is absolutely insane. I got to give a quick shout out to Jason Northcutt. If you guys are listening to this, he says, if you guys are new to REU, been listening to these crazy guys since 2016, they are a big reason I am where I am now. You will find many nuggets in every episode. Jason, much love, brother. Appreciate you more than you know.
Kudos, brother. Thank you. Yes.
And so when it comes to this stuff, guys, what I've always said, and if you don't want to do the trucking thing, you don't want to join me over at EXP or Sean at EXP or whatever you guys want to do, that's fine. You don't have to, but we're always looking to find new, weird, different ways to fill that gap of what other people aren't doing. Right. My grandfather, when I used to deer hunt with him, I would ask him when I was really young, and I'd say, Grandpa, how can you see the deer? And he's like, Greg, just look for what doesn't belong.
Yeah.
And so I immediately said, okay. And that's exactly what Jake has done with this. He found something that doesn't belong. He identified it. He executed on it. And now a lot of us are going to be taking advantage of this as you join our EXP teams, as you kind of just expand your businesses. Because this is something that, like, guys, this is no joke. Like, I'm so excited about it. I'm like a kid in a candy shop. I told Jake yesterday, I'm like, dude, we're going to drop hammer on as many people as humanly possible. And I came up with like 1,000 different ways to get this thing marketed out there. I mean, Facebook Live, Facebook Stories, Facebook Posts, IG TV, IG Stories, IG Lives, YouTube, Craigslist, Nextdoor, Clever, of course. You can go out and talk to sports teams, PR, department of people, talk to hospitals, build up your own podcast. I mean, there's just so much ability to get the verbiage out there where people are going to be able to hear your value add and then save them money and get them to where they want to be and need to be in life. It's absolutely a no-brainer. Is there any reason, gentlemen, Sean, I'll go to you. Is there any reason why you think that people won't contact you for this?
No. Only thing I can reason why is someone doesn't know about it, right? It's just the value add is so huge, and no one else could compete with it. It's going to dominate, and we're looking at taking territory with it. That's our entire goal, is taking territory.
Yeah, taking land. It's the number one thing.
Speaking about territory taking, the revolving door of real estate agents coming and going every single 30 days, coming into the industry, making a lot of noise, trying to figure out whether or not this is for them, and then learning how to be good businessmen and women in the industry. There's a lot of noise out there, right? And so the difference between a legitimate operation with these big value offers versus somebody who just shows up, says, I'm realtor.
Yes.
And, so that's the difference. This is exactly a territory move. Speaking about our business partners with a transportation company, in early 2000, he was working with a broker in the Las Vegas area, and the broker got so mad at him because he was taking business away from every other agent inside the office to the point where they were starving. And instead of the broker saying, how can we implement this so that all people inside of our office can go ahead and take advantage of it, the broker told them to go take a hike. So they started their own brokerage and then absolutely started dominating the Las Vegas marketplace.
That's
150 homes a month those boys were up to. So
come on, man. That dude needs to be taken out behind the woodshed. That's stupid.
That's incredibly stupid. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what's going to be rolling down the road there.
Hey, but I thought hold on. The agreement here was that my picture was going to be on the side of that truck. What are you doing?
I'm putting you on the OG gangster truck. That's just a white Volvo that we're running,
All right. I'll allow it for now.
So, guys, what we're looking at right here, if you guys are just listening, we have a big rig with a tractor trailer behind it with a Clever Nation tagline on the truck, just kind of rolling down the road, just for a quick visual for all of you guys that are just tuning in audio wise. But it's just showing you guys, like, we are seriously not fucking around. Like, this is happening. This is already in motion. And, if you guys want to take advantage of it, get on board. Honestly, because there's only going to be one agent in every major area around the country, so that we don't compete with each other. And all of you, if you join us with EXP, all of your downlines get the same option. But guys, one person per big metro. It's either you're in or you're out. You feast or you famine. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm just telling you how it's going to go down. So my stuff is ticking on the bottom. Let's talk about EXP. Let's talk about this opportunity for you, because domination is coming, and you're either going to be on one side or the other. It's that simple.
You know, the first day that we rolled this out, Greg, 2 weeks ago, and you were on that call, we picked up all of the Clever Nation agents. There's about 60 of us out of the Southwest, just so that we could go ahead and support them. So we rolled it out 2 weeks back, and all states west of the Mississippi River were unlocked, right? So people would be picking up 2 26-foot moving vehicles or one of our big 40-foot semis, right? Rolling across the nation. But one of our Ventura County agents out of the Simi Valley area, he's also a home inspector. And he didn't even start his marketing and promotion, but he was on a home inspection, a pre-listing home inspection kind of thing. These people didn't have an agent yet. He says, "Hey, would you guys like a free move? Where are you heading to?" And they're like, "What do you mean free move?" "Yeah, if you list your home with me, I'll go ahead and move you to wherever you need to be in the United States." So they're heading to Austin, Texas. He went ahead and slung that deal right out of the gate, just word of mouth. And then next thing you know, they've got a friend who's getting ready to sell, and they went ahead and called that person. Now, next thing you know, he's on the phone with this other new person. And then he had a $1.8 million listing right out of Ventura County. He said the same thing to him. So first day one, just opening up his mouth about this offer, such a huge value, 3 deals.
That's amazing. And it's literally just by talking and connecting and saying, "Hi, how are you?" Picking up the phone, letting people know about it. Like Sean, like what you were saying, like the only reason you can see people saying no to this is because, they just don't know. And you know what? Nobody knows right now because we haven't rolled this out. This is like the first time we're talking about it openly.
Yeah.
And then Sean, tell us a little bit about what you're doing with the video that you shot with your mortgage broker? Yeah,
we had our lender hop on. We specifically chose that lender because I know he works with a lot of relocation clients. And we wanted to offer it to him and his clients to, again, take more market share, right? So we did a quick little live StreamYard video. It was like 8 minutes long. Then we boosted that. We're going to run ads with it and just get the word out.
And so where are you? I mean, you just started this.
This.
Like an hour ago?
Yesterday. We shot the video yesterday about 2:00. Rolled it out, boosted it. I'm going to be doing some IG live stuff and just continuing to get the word out. And the way to do that, I think right now is video.
Yeah, it is going to be video, and in everything that you guys do, when you become a part of this growing group, this movement, talk about every chance you get. It's like literally a verbal business card that people won't forget. They'll drop your business card in a heartbeat, less than 3 seconds life. But I mean, when it says, "Hey, this is my closing gift to you. I'm going to move you anywhere in the country for no cost to you." Either a 26-footer or a 40-foot truck, however big your house is. So I can give that to you as a closing gift, or I can buy you a barbecue. What would you like? I mean, it's a
no-brainer. Don't do barbecue. Some people I might make you buy my barbecue grill. It's not cheap. It ain't cheap, and I like to make steaks. Don't make that mistake.
Oh, okay. You want $1,200 or $20,000?
Well, that's better. That makes me feel a little bit better. I could buy a barbecue and also then get you to move me. I like that better.
Right. And the gentleman that we partnered with out of the Vegas area, he told a story. What was that story? Fuck, you blanked on me. Gene, you interrupted my mindset.
I was going to say, great story, Greg.
It was a great story.
I'll tell you what it was. The guy from some place out west told us this thing, and it was great. There it is.
Okay. Well, Gene, good having you on the show.
Wow. So you asked Sean to go ahead and come on here. Sean's part of the Clever Leads, Clever Nation, and he's started with us about 30 days back. Maybe he can go ahead and talk a little bit about his experience.
Yeah, so it's been great. The first day we rolled this out, we got set 2 appointments, just dropping some texts and reaching out to people through likely AI leads that we have here going as well. And we hired a VA, so our VA is kind of taking care of everything and behind the scenes and just rolling with connecting to more people.
Yeah. Day one, your VA was on. Didn't she go ahead and land 2 appointments for you?
2.
Yeah.
Damn.
She's crushing it.
Well, now, were likely AI leads, or these were just expired, or were these kind of common leads? What were they?
So the first 2 appointments were expireds. One of those listings we took, it's going live Thursday, tomorrow.
Oh, very cool. It's going live on my birthday. Awesome. That's a very good day to go to take a property live. Let's. It's true.
Good luck. That's good luck, Greg.
It is good luck. It is good luck. I mean, it's my birthday.
I'll take it.
I'm writing this down.
Wait a minute. When's your birthday?
Tomorrow.
Manana.
Yeah, December 10.
Dude, what's up with that? I don't know why I don't have that in my book, bro. That's not good.
That's your fault, not mine. Okay.
I'm not blaming that on you. I promise you.
So let's talk about, when Jake, when you say you're not going to compete with other people, and again, this is the marketing roundtable, so we're going to talk about how to market. Let's say you're a part of EXP or you're not, whatever it is. What is the first thing that you would do to start getting? Sean has mentioned video. How would you attack this to get the verbiage out to agents and homeowners about what the offer is and how you can help people?
Sure, absolutely. Well, we do advanced addressable geofencing. We also have targetable audiences, right? Expireds, FSBOs, things along those lines. So from a marketing component, we can go ahead and directly go to those folks with many different forms of communication and start putting our brand in front of them so they know some of these big value offers. The FSBO markets are huge for our Clever Nation right now, especially with this offer, just because it makes so much sense. The people that are selling by themselves right now are doing it because they think they're going to go ahead and save some money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so when all of a sudden they see not only the value proposition and savings of something large like this, but the direction of a professional agent, it's huge. So we've used this to unlock the FSBO markets, and that's awesome.
Yep.
Any of these prediction sets like likely AI, where people are most likely to sell their home in the next 90 days, those are high intent type audiences, right? So if they're thinking about selling, we need to go ahead and put our agent's brand in front of them, and then these huge value offers so that we can go ahead and be unique in comparison to our competitors. But, from a Clever Nation standpoint, we're looking, especially now that Zillow's coming into the marketplace, we're looking at controlling every single area of operation across the United States with somebody from the Clever Nation so that we can put these value offers into that geographical area. And then consistently grow and enhance a real estate agent's brand or a team's brand in that area. But what we decided to do at Clever Nation is partner with you, Greg McDaniel, and your EXP team. And so there's a lot of an exclusivity here that's happening, and we have the ability to go ahead and control that outcome. And we have always been blessed by hanging out with you, and we think all of your years of experience and the value that you bring to your downline that I've already went in and spoke with, and all of the folks that are going to be building up underneath that, is going to be absolutely huge for our team. And it's just a true win situation everywhere. There's nobody that's losing in any of these operations, any of these links, from the end user to the agent to the nation to the referral network. And that's another thing that's so powerful, is when you have 3,000 to 4,000 strategic real estate agents placed in certain areas in all of the lower 48 states across the U.S., if one of those people go ahead and pick up that they're moving to the Bay Area, they're contacting Greg McDaniel. Or if they're moving to Salem or the Portland area, they're contacting Sean. So there's a huge referral opportunity that's getting ready to build because of this. So
let's talk about this a little bit. I know, Gene, you're going to have to bail out of here in a few minutes to go pick up your miniature humans. But let's break it down just for a little bit before you take off. Have any of you, and I know, Jake, you haven't been in the real estate game that long, but you watch and listen quite effectively and efficiently. Gene, you've been in for a while. Sean, you've been in for a while. Have you seen any, and I mean anything that's comparable to this?
No.
I mean, a lot of people are probably going to think, well, I can just go out and recreate it myself.
Yeah, no. There's no way. There's no way to have that infrastructure that we have across, 100 trucks across the nation. I think the exclusivity behind this is amazing, and the power of this offer is just absolutely unstoppable.
Gene, have you heard of seen any of your agents anywhere have any offer like this ever?
Yes. No.
Yeah. No. Ah, shit. Wrong.
Well, listen,
Wrong.
this is what I do, right? So there's pieces that people have scotch and duct taped together,
Yep.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
this is 40 tools in one toolbox.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is it possible? For sure. But would you have had to spend 150K and 2 years of your life? Maybe, right?
Mhm.
So, no, I mean, the short answer is, yeah, but why would you go through that trouble when you could just call these guys and sign up tomorrow? Just the easiest way to do it, right?
Dude, my dad, before he joined EXP, he was just like, we should start our own EXP. And I'm like, hell no. No, not happening. He's like, well, why? I'm like, no, just no. That's just going to be the answer to that.
Yep.
And I mean, we even have professional packers, these gals down here who I might not see what their cost is. I might just throw that in like, hey, you list and sell with me. You list with me. I will have professional packers come. They will pack your house. I will have it cleaned and I will have you moved. You know it, and then all you have to do is send me 2 referrals, and then we'll just call it even from there. I mean,
yeah, a lot of times. So part of what we do, there's a component here, especially if we're coming long distance across the nation. So all of the agents that are thinking about this, when you start advertising and become part of the nation, there's going to be a lot of folks that want to move locally. Well, we depend on a lot of the reputable local movers as well, because if you think about it, we're going to run a 40-foot semi up to that location. We want to go ahead and have one driver, not carry the labor forward with, especially if we're going long distance. So we depend on a lot of these local moving companies, and our network is growing like crazy across the U.S. Every single area that we have operations and coverage, we've already started joint venturing with a lot of the local movers. And then we go ahead and take one of our clever agents and make sure that they're embedded in that relationship. So when Sean picks up somebody that says, hey, I know that you can move me to Orlando, Florida at no additional cost, but what about 100 miles from here? I'm moving into the country I'm getting out of. So now Sean can go ahead and network with that local reputable moving company, and he already knows the price points and everything else, so that he can go ahead and build that into his system, and he can handle the local stuff. But then we obviously need their labor force that they employ in the local area to go ahead and come load up these homes when we pull up our big rigs and start going cross country. So there's a lot of moving parts behind the scenes. It's a lot of work to go ahead and build this, and we're taking a stand forward and building it up. But
yeah. All right, gentlemen, I think we could pretty much beat this horse to death. Any final thoughts? Gene, you got to go first so I can let you out of here, and then we'll wrap this thing up super quick. And then
Sean, no, you guys do your thing. I'm just going to say I bid you all adieu. Sean, it was good seeing you.
Likewise, buddy.
Jake the Snake, I'll be talking to you in a hot minute. McDizzle, I'll be calling you tomorrow for your birthday, bro.
Thank you, buddy. I look forward to it. Thank you, thank you much.
I'll see y'all later.
Bye, buddy.
Charge hard.
Sean, last thoughts for you in regards to just this whole thing. I mean, would you be bummed out if you heard about this after the fact and couldn't take advantage of it?
Absolutely. I think the key thing is just reaching out. You know what I mean? Take advantage of this offer, because this will help you dominate territory. Hands down, bar none.
And the cool thing about it is, I mean, imagine the video gold that you're going to be able to get when you show up to your client's moving with the moving truck there. You're interviewing them going, hey guys, so it's moving day. Are you moving yourselves? Oh, you're not. That's right. This is what we do for you guys. How easy was this? Did we honor all of our obligations and our commitments to you? I mean, and then they go gushing about how easy it was. And then that is just, you give that to Gene. Gene snips that up. Take it to Jake. Jake blasts that out to the whole entire globe. Wash, repeat, wash, repeat, wash, repeat, wash, repeat.
I think our next step is really going to be dropping a bomb video to our entire database. We've got like 6,000 people in our database. The best way to spread this message is through word of mouth. So I'm going to send out a quick bomb video to our entire database and let it spread like wildfire.
Dude, actually, I have it written down right here is one of the ways I'm going to get out, because I do viral marketing. I do 2 videos a month out to them. I'm going to have them put this at the top fold of my blog, and I'm going to do a whole video about how we're moving people for free, and then giving that to Gene. He's going to chop it up, take it to Jake, and then we're going to blast it out to every single living human on God's green earth.
Love it.
You know, it is so true. Jake, final thoughts from you.
I've got a lot of thoughts. I don't know if it's final yet today. However, ladies and gentlemen, a high value proposition message like this, it's a way for you to be to just offer that huge value to your end consumer when your competition isn't doing it. But so I'm going to leave you with this. Something like that does spread virally in the local marketplace because nobody else is doing it. And we've got over a decade worth of hearing the viral marketing of this message from our team out of Las Vegas that originally started doing it for themselves. And there's so many of these, hey, my brother's uncle's friend told me that you sold one of his neighbor's homes and this was the offer. I mean, it just goes and rolls everywhere. So it's about keeping consistent with your brand, staying out there in your marketplace, letting everybody know the value that you offer, and just being the professional you can be. But I welcome anybody to go ahead and look us up on cleverleads.com, KLEVR leads.com. Go ahead and enter your information. One of our team members will reach out to you, and we can go ahead and consult on the situation, see if your area in the U.S. is open and available. We're going to be intentionally on January 1 reaching out to folks all across the nation in areas that we've already identified in every single state to go ahead and ask if they would like to go ahead and have some coverage there, like the 5G network. D McD.
Yeah, we're going to be EXP 5G. That's our new slogan, EXP 5G. With the Clever Nation. I mean, come on, that has got a sexy ring to it. But guys, there it is. That's our show. Hope you guys liked it. Again, reach out to Jake with Clever with a K. Talk to him. Reach out to Sean. Sean, I forgot to ask, how can they get a hold of you for either a referral or to talk to you about joining your team to take advantage of the moving truck opportunity?
Yeah, shoot us a message on our Facebook page. Shoot me a text. Phone is 503-853-1784. We're pretty contactable, and give us a call, drop us a line, and we'll help you out.
All right, guys.
EdgePropertyGroup.com.
EdgePropertyGroup.com.
Guys, we love you to pieces. We can't do the show without you. Thank you for spending your Wednesday mid-morning with us. We are coming back. This will be the roundtable. We are going to talk about marketing. If there's a guest that you think we should have on, talk about marketing, Jake and Gene and I would love to interview them and get their thoughts on anything humanly possible. So we appreciate you. We love you. And until next time, peace out, ninjas. We're gone.